Hello everybody, this is Havoc, and welcome back to our Waterworld series with Amplitude's Humankind. Continuing our campaign, we subjugated the, I do believe they are the Maya. They are indeed the Maya. We are chilling as the Ming. We can already level up if we want to, but we're not able to fully take advantage of our emblematic buildings, which are giving us a much game-spanning need for some stability. It is a bit bonkers how much we've struggled with it, but it's a good thing. I don't mind struggling with it, to be completely and totally honest. So that's what we're working on. We are continuing to spread our, you know what? We could actually delete that, go with that grand tea house there and continue about our way. But yes, we discovered the rest of the factions in the last episode as well, and they are a little more tightly packed than we are over here. So the goal today is to establish our first settlements on the new continent, be able to start quickly and rapidly expanding as our influence has rapidly vamped up, and then see essentially how long it takes before we can maybe subjugate, maybe take over everyone. For instance, I would love to take over Memphis. We've got a lot of commons quarters here, and it's a single spanning city, so it makes sense to take over that, or even Kerma with the Mongols. Wouldn't put us that far over our cap. We do have a few more techs left in the game that will bump that city cap up, so it's just a manner of just trying to find the right things to do. So that will kind of be our goal, to see how we can't plan for a massive takeover. Anyways, as usual, if you enjoy any part of this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, be sure to sub to the channel, and turn on bell notifications. We're also turning our Karax, which is a gun platform. I don't know that we could really do much with them at the moment, but that's okay. We can still at least discover everything that's possible and move right along. Now, I do believe we do have treaties with the Mexicans, which isn't a bad deal at all. They are the largest faction, so it makes sense. And we can see that they are in second place. So they're going to be, if there's a faction that we want to ally with, it will probably end up being them. But we do have some demands there just in case anything goes wrong. Now, I will continue to press on everyone.
Help you with your obvious frustrations. This does very little to placate me. Try harder.
This
All right.
is getting us nowhere. Very well. I step back.
So I'm going to make them want to convert.
You come to me with a proposition. Let us see what is possible.
You know what? Let's just see what our... we are converting them anyways. So it looks like Waterworldism is going to be the religion of choice by default, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. So I'm enjoying that rather a lot. It is going to help fuel, as you can see, 221 gold from our cultural trait, which is gold and science for every population following. And of course, that is also fueling our science as well. Overall, not too shabby of a deal. Now, this army right here, we also have the ability to cross oceans without fear of repercussions. So that's always a positive. We've unlocked an aesthete Aristar. We have sold resources across the board, and we have blocked resources from the Aztecs. That's not good. Yeah, the Aztecs are not in a good spot, or at least, yeah, they're not in a good spot. So let's see what we can't do to push our culturalness. I am the owner of this, though, am I not? Oh, I'm not. That's right, we subjugated them. Well, let's go ahead and let's see. Do we have? We're struggling here, so we'll convert this for 480, and it'll help push our people, or our culture, the way that it needs to go. Let's go ahead and update all of these guys. Cool. That's great. That'll just help, just in case we kind of get sneak attacked, as it were. I fully expect the Maya to not be satisfied with their position as a subject. We are continuing our exploration of everything here. We did start our new city, and we're doing quite a few things. We were going to make a money district area, which I think will work pretty daggum well, honestly. So we'll just continue moving that stuff right along, so that way we can continue generating income, as it were. And then Look at this. Very nice. Let's go up here for more industry, but this is the new continent. You can see we could have explored right there. That's where we sent our Columbus era figure. And we will just start, it doesn't look like they've actually settled here yet. It looks like they are quite close. So as long as we can build first, we'll be able to snag that wonder. And then of course, I saw this in the last episode, that there's a tiny little island that hasn't been settled. So we'll integrate that, not a problem. And then if we need to, I mean, if we have the capability, which I think we will, we can absorb a couple of these smaller areas. Yeah, like absorbing the entirety of Mykenny would be feasible and may even be beneficial overall. We'll have to kind of play that by ear. We have population gains in 2 of our cities. We have grievances, of course. Centralized power to better manage the evolution of complex empires, including wily lords with grand ambitions. A centralized system to collect and disperse taxes is necessary. So we would get 5 money on a main plaza, 3 money on a luxury resource deposit. We definitely need to do that because that's for every, obviously, main city. And we have, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 11, 14, 16, 20, 21 right now. That's going to be 63 gold, 68 gold for every single city. And that doesn't even count what we discover over in this mainland. So yeah, I think it would definitely be worth it to invest in that as quickly as humanly possible. Let's go ahead and move up here just to make sure there isn't anything else fancier. See what I mean? Like sometimes it's not the best idea just to conquer something as soon as you see it. Instead, well, yeah, we'll go right here. That gives me room to expand. I don't have any issues with that. Will I accept this offer? Refuse. I'm going to demand that you...
Help that only a god can give.
You will do this for me, won't you?
Nope.
Lapdog?
Lapdog. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, Memphis. Let's do this.
How do you do? In every sense of the question.
I am not allowed to do open borders. You must resolve the ongoing demands first. Oh, so I have to withdraw demands. You know what? We'll go ahead and withdraw it. I'm all right with that.
Me at a bad moment. I withdraw my demands.
There we go. So now we have open borders, so I can go in between there. And then, of course, let's go ahead and just start buying up their stuff.
I don't like you.
We desperately want the dyes. But that was a rather expensive purchase, in case you didn't see. I probably should not have bought the mercury, but that 2% science, while it doesn't seem like a lot, is still a decent chunk forward, so I'm okay with it. All right. So we need money, just a little bit, nothing too crazy. You're gonna come on over here. Oh, you suckers! Are you kidding me? That's unacceptable. They'll probably move away, and I'll just go ahead and sack it. We've got a builder star, fantastic. Yeah, we'll easily be able to sack that in time and take it. And we got a curiosity giving us a couple hundred buckaroonies. I am going to continue trade.
How do you do?
We are basically going to purchase as much dye as possible, because it's going to be beneficial. We're purchasing 5 dye, so we get 30 stability, or 24 stability and 30 industry, which is pretty daggum massive in my opinion. So we are going to conquer this here. In one turn, we'll have it. Something tells me that they may have already settled on the mainland. Let's just go ahead and do that in the turn, and then we will hitchhike over into this area. Trade post is used by one of your trade routes, ransacking it. Yes. Okay, you are going to stay there because we're working on quite a few arquebusiers. It's one of my favorite units, or favorite things to say.
Only I could.
I don't really want to discuss anything with you.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Question.
What do you want now?
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna push both of those.
You will avoid
Okay, there we go. All right, no worries. I mean, we're okay. We're okay. I have a connection to all the dies that he can't break, so that's all right with me. It just means he's basically painted a target on himself because I can kind of be a little bit of a bully and push it. Let's see here. Let's go right like that. That would be good. We could plant a few forests, but I'm not going to worry about it. We're gonna sack that, which is great. Then let's get back up into this river, and then our other dudes can't do anything there. Population gained, awesome. The Mongols feel differently about us, which is fine, and we found a wreck, giving us 150 influence and 100 science. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. If we continue, you know what? We need to discover all of these things, so it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to do that. 10 turns. Wow. Really? Well, we'll just push it. We'll push the crisis, and we'll see what happens from there. Maybe, just maybe, we can get something. Discovering the mainland, and we will push another city. We have to be careful about it. We have to be very, very careful about it because I don't want to hemorrhage too much. Trying to think. Let's see. That would give us 4. That only gives us 3. Yeah, I think that's going to be our best spot. Either there or there. That was fine. And then we're going to go ahead. And it doesn't appear that we have that wonder. I assume someone's already set foot on an uninhabited continent. Maybe there just isn't an uninhabited continent anymore. Maybe that's the deal. Why can I not do anything? Oh, I'm buying out. I was like, what in the goodness gracious is going on? All right, we're going to continue with our expert policy. Which, look at that, gives us 155 food. That's a bit bonkers. We'll go ahead and place that there. And I think we will go ahead and start exploiting all of those places real quick. Taxation office. Let's go ahead and put that in there. And then as you can see, we'll be pretty good over here. We'll be really, really good. There we go. We should have done a settler. But that's okay. We'll learn in the next time. Maybe, maybe not. And then we're losing 120, which is the only real downside to all of this. We've gotten an agrarian star. Awesome. A curiosity. Army of musketeers. Ooh. That's nice. Those are a lot better than our simple arquebusiers. Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. We're going to continue along this way. What do we have here? Let's get up to the high ground. And they are going to attack me. Fantastic. That's great. Let's do this for now, and then I'll put the arquebusiers in the back. Anakin, I have the high ground, and this is why I love... Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I love it. And we can shoot them from afar. And we can also just defend. Yeah, nice try. Thank you for the XP. I enjoyed that experience boost. And we can drop something right there as well and start expanding our empire already. Pressing matters. Every year, the great population of our empire, contented in their essential needs, clamor for more and more titillating news stories. All right, press freedom would allow freedom of speech, minus 20% to the cost of canceling or enacting a civic, or we could go with propaganda. It knocks us straight in the middle. We've worked so hard to get over to liberty, but we wouldn't have any revolutions. That's a hard one. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm not going to, because I don't think it would be good. That's press freedom. Unbelievers. We're not going to do that either, although it would push us all the way to homeland. Sacrifice one population to increase money in the city. That seems like a bit of a waste of that stuff at the moment. Did he accept the demand? Oh, he did. Are you going to convert to Waterworldism? I do believe that's what happened. Awesome. It also appears that I can't do anything with this place. I'm not going to make another city. That's not worth it whatsoever. But, oh man, we can't do that. It kills me, Smalls. It kills me inside that I can't do anything. We're going to end the turn. And yeah, we're just going to start expanding. I mean, that's just basically what we're going to do. And try and take over the island before anyone else can get to it. That's the goal. It's a good goal, I think. Absolutely not. In fact, I'm just going to break this.
When I signed a treaty, it was not in order to be ignored. You understand nothing.
Great. I'm glad we came to the same conclusion. What we're going to do in Babylon is... I'm not going to do that in Babylon. We're going to do... I guess we don't have some good naval units, and that's what we need. So we need to focus our efforts on some good naval warfare, right? Alchemy would be good. Flintlock gets us a man of war, which is what we really need. Okay, that's fine. And then if we go to movable typeface, that's going to boost our science. And then chartered companies gives us things on outposts, as well as just a lot of money for traders. Science per population. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do all the things, because we're going to hang around here for a while longer until everything is basically as it can be regarding our emblematic buildings for this thing. Trade route blocked. Violence has temporarily caused issues over there. Colonialism, a distant metropolis. What should we employ for our new cities on foreign shores? If we do vassal colonies, it applies the status of subservient on captured cities for 10 turns, giving us 10 money and 10 industry, or you get harmonious, ooh, which puts us right towards the middle again. I would almost rather do that. Stability plus 25 every 10 turns on a captured city. Let's wait for that. We're making lots of stuff here, so I would rather wait. Oof, this is rough. This is very, very rough. Let's do this. We might not survive this. I think just the overwhelming odds. We'll let him stay defensive, because I think that's what will save him if anything does. That's a hard one. Man, those knights are killer. Those knights are killer. But we are also rather killer ourselves. So we're gonna wait, we're gonna make them kill this guy, waste a turn, etc., etc. Awesome. Okay, let's do this. That's not going to end super well, but we'll still probably win this. Defeat. Oh, they were on the outpost. That's what it was. That's okay. That actually, I think, saved us. So thank you for failing. I appreciate it. Okay, that's good. That's good. I appreciate that a lot. Let's go down to here. I don't think we really need to be on that because we know it's an island. And then we'll continue on our way there. Everyone's hunky-dory at that point. Babylon needs something to do. Well, Babylon, you are exploiting a number of river tiles, right? Not entirely, actually. So I don't know how that would affect you. Plus, you're at 95. So let's instead, we should have plenty of harbors. We do have plenty of harbors, and we do have a decent number of traders. We have some money on a plaza. We do have scientists as well, and we have science per population. Now, we don't really have any research. We have a couple of research quarters. Not enough to justify it, though. How much would it take to make a hamlet? 11.2k. That's very unfortunate. Let's try the list. So let's go with our hamlet. It would take 9 turns to make a hamlet. What happens if I buy out something with people? That's a lot of people. We're not going to buy anyone out with people. We'll just kind of let them do their thing. As for you, we can go there. And then we have open borders. So I could get on the mainland. Let's go ahead and get on the mainland of the other continent. That way we can kind of prepare for a war against these guys. We could probably honestly win with just that army over there. But we'll see what happens. Population has been gained. Supply lines have been researched. It increases our city cap. Ergo increases that. Thoroughfares automatically creates roads between outposts to your empire. And then grain silos gives us 2 food per farmer, which is pretty darn massive. We also gained a merchant star, which ain't too bad either. They're really gonna do this, that's fine. You'll just die a glorious death. Thank you very much. I appreciate the experience. We'll let them kind of heal up, but we do need to continue to take other places. Come on, any day now. Awesome. We do have an idle army. Let's see if they can make... Oh, no, they can't make landfall. We'll go around that. And then we have a sewer who is actually hemorrhaging food. This is interesting. That tells me that you haven't done things like a fishery or flood irrigation or even animal barns. And next up, it's only natural to do some grain silos. Now, none of those actually add. Well, actually, this might add. Gives us 1 farmer slot. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Problems have been solved. Population gained across several cities. Poles now feel differently about us. They are afraid. So I imagine I could probably press a claim if I wanted to, but we'll see. Hardtack and Weevils. The Empire's naval strength grows greater every year with our ships exploring the most distant seas, making famous discoveries. When a merchant vessel arrived back in the sea trade port of Carthage, horrifying spectacle came to light. Long months at sea led to a majority of the crew being afflicted with scurvy. Nice. Its cause is unknown, but its effects are devastating. Loose gums are followed by blotchy skin, then lethargy and death. Now the reality of life at sea is endangered, spreading the needs to be addressed. If we overhaul to make them faster and shorten the length, we get swift on naval units. If we suppress, the afflicted sailors will be kept isolated in an infirmary so the news stays secret. Nah, we'll just go ahead and go towards overhaul, which actually shifts us over to the combat strength. Fantastic. What can we move towards next? It looks like I see some sage over there. A lot of woods. We may even have like a national forest over that direction. We might as well just conquer from the north down. We'll attach that boyo. I don't like the list layout. There we go. And I was not paying attention. Should have seen what sort of things we had there available to us resource-wise, but that's okay. Some more islands. We're all about discovery today, everybody. Goodness gracious, there's a lot of islands here, but that's something apparently we need to conquer. We found a curiosity, abandoned boat providing a kayak. Go ahead and explore, my friends. Now, when it comes to this section of land, I'm kind of thinking it's going to take a long time to get down to, but I think that would be worth it. Nothing interesting there, so we will just go ahead and integrate that. We've got an expansionist star as well, which gives us our best hope at gaining the most. Let's see. Yeah, nice try. Nice try. I see what you're doing. I see what you are doing. And it's very rude, in my opinion. We have population gains. We have converted more to our religion. New grievances, or at least I assume our religion. Yes, it's safe to assume that we have completely converted everyone. The world is ours, essentially. There we go. I think we're good. 19 out of 29. This place is, they're breeding like rabbits. Let's get onto this section, and I do think it would be a little more beneficial to build that right there. Oh, they do. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought they had something going on there. That's okay. We will basically just try to conquer as much as we can. Dude, I don't care about you.
You show how inadequate you are.
Please stop trying to woo me, because I do not want to be wooed by you. Let's go right there. That's going to give us our best shot. We got an agrarian Aristar. Resource has been sold. Awesome. That's great. We have a new grievance. We have a new grievance again. The Mongols have reached the medieval era and kept their traditions. I don't understand that one single bit. What's the grievance here? You're oppressing my people. Please stop oppressing my people. I don't appreciate it. And I don't think they do either. Now, what we also need to do, we should probably do this now. Let's see, halberdiers. We should probably go ahead and fill out an army. We can only build 2 arquebusiers. Let's just do it. And then we'll meet over here, because we're going to have to take on these guys. I don't think they will appreciate us very much. And then, you know what we could do? I feel like we could just absorb one of these big cities. Can you imagine just making a big, giant city? It doesn't really benefit us, to be completely honest. But like this, it's such a small territory. Let's just do it and see what kind of a hit we take. We don't take a hit, awesome, but we do have very many people over the limit. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, we'll go ahead and replace that, that's fine with me. Look at that, that's a big old chunk of land. All right, fantastic, I like it. Let's go ahead and buy out with population. We need to cull. I almost said the herd. That's not exactly correct. Science, we don't have very many research quarters. 3 money on a main plaza isn't really worth that either. Man, there's really not a really good option. 3 money on the main plaza, no. That's fine, we'll do that. There we go. Fantastic, and we get plus 10 to our influence generation, which is, hey, you never know, it may make a difference. You never know. And they're doing swimmingly well, so let's actually have them build the Tokapi Palace, shall we? And I feel like this remote spot would be a really good place to put it. Awesome. Culture chosen, the Maya have reached the classical. Are they really only at the classical? I guess the Maya is...
How do you do?
They really are, yeah, wow. That's different. That's different indeed. Man, they are oppressing. Refused to adopt industrial production civic choice. Well, they can do whatever they want. I'm not really going to pressure them in that respect. Oh my word, they are coming after me hard. Do I not have the high ground? I do have high ground. They can do whatever they want. That's fine. I'm okay with it because they're not going to be able to get very far whatsoever. And I will just be able to dominate them.
Don't see how we can do that. Prime fire. Don't.
Am I not allowed to move and attack? Okay, that's what I thought. Just wanted to confirm. It was a good attempt, boys. It was a good attempt. Not gonna be enough. We'll go ahead and... Well, let's do this. Let's go ahead and spend a crap ton of money. I know they will attack me, like, as soon as possible. Hold it.
Position the batteries.
Now this might hurt just a little bit more. It's ranged versus ranged, which can have a bit of a drastic effect. Ouch. Is there any way I can get on the high... I can get on high ground. I'm okay with this move. I don't think they'll go for the flag. Okay, never mind. I was mistaken, but I do actually think that I'll be able to kill the troops. There we go. That's good. There we go. And there we go. Awesome. Fantastic. There's a lot of ruins here. Man, what happened to this place? What happened here? We do have our idle army. Man, so the Mongols are still the Mongols, right? They're in the early modern era. The Aztecs, they're in the early modern era as well, and they stayed as the Aztecs. Now, if I'm being quite frank, it's going to be more beneficial for us to take on the Aztecs. We're gonna have a much easier time doing it, so we'll move that direction. We do have the hopefully capability to get onto land. We'll do that. The war between the Mongols and the Poles has ended. Okay, trade routes have been disrupted. That's very rude, and we have gained a population. Okay, where are you guys going? Now this, my friends, is a dangerous army. A dangerous army indeed. And we can move forward. Let's go ahead and assault it. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Let's go to here. Now we can't move and attack, unfortunately. Oh, and we're on river tiles. Derp to derp. That was a goofy mistake on my part. That's gonna hurt us a decent bit. Well, maybe less than I thought. My goodness, arquebusiers are very, very, very good units. Can we hit that? Cannot. What if I were to go here? Let's go. You know what? Let's go ahead and just end that round. Give them a little bit of a defensive bonus. And maybe that'll help us. Oh, end of turn. Okay, wow, that was fast. I still think we have it. I don't think it's going to be an issue whatsoever. Let's go ahead and get this. I'm more interested in shooting this guy to death. Oh, wow, we can't even... It'd be more beneficial for us just to stay here. Let them come in. Let them come in. We will lose a unit of arquebusiers. That's very, very unfortunate. Well, maybe we won't. Go here. I'm a bit scared. We're gonna run away. I should have shot first. That's okay. We'll move up here. And we'll move all the way over here. He surely can't reach over that direction. There we go. All right, that's the end of our turn there. What else do we do? Flintlock has been researched. We gave us a bastion, musketeers, and a man of war. We need another saltpeter. 3 cities have increased. Our city over here, good old Babylon, needs something to do. They have over the number of people. Let's go ahead. You know what? Let's turn our eyes to science. And then we'll just start taking everything from here. We can, what are some synergies that we could build? We've already got some synergies-ish built up here. Let's just do that. I don't know what we got going on. Let's see, we got 330. That's 355, 390, 420, 430. Yeah, we've got plenty of space to build a lot of these guys. And that's going to give us some really good boosts. Is there anything that I can buy out that would boost our science research? Yeah, we'll buy out that. We'll boost that science and build up those synergies. I'm perfectly okay with using that. What else can we do? I really hate that they were able to build that. Grinds my gears. That's the end of our turn there. We have made landfall, but there's nothing else we can do beyond that. We don't know. Let's just take this territory because it's really close. Awesome. They forgave a grievance, well, I would hope so, because I can just simply take them over. We have population loss because we are just, we're building as quick as we can, guys. As quickly as possible. Will we accept this offer? No. I'm on my way to sort of kill you. All right, so it turns out we do need another thing of saltpeter. Oh, we can buy it. Brilliant. That works, and they've actually discovered oil too. Wow, they're really far ahead of me. How much is it gonna cost? It's gonna cost quite a few buckaroonies to upgrade these guys. Quite a few. So we'll actually hang out here for a little bit. I'd rather get musketeers right off the bat, or upgrade to musketeers before we move along into a war. So that's my deal. Are you gonna come at me? Oh, we need to end the round. Brilliant. Access to your sage was purchased by the Aztecs. Now what we have to do here is we have to sack it. But I can't sack it just yet. We'll just have to do that. Yes, we'll sacrifice that. In the turn, come up here. We need to sack it. Okay. So that way we can then take it over. Absorb it into our empire, rather. So let's go 4 right there. I'm okay with that. And then we can attach it, which is great. Gives us another slot to slap that stuff into. And then we need to also explore and find new things, new people, new areas of life. Asura, Chikia, and Riot. Awesome. We are pretty much going to be able to upgrade a unit every single turn. So we want to start. Oh, no, we need an alliance.
Yes, greetings. I hope you don't mind if I stare.
So,
Awesome.
shall we
That wasn't hard. I don't want a cultural agreement. I want shared logistics.
Fantastic.
Oof.
Tell me, shall we become closer?
Oof, that hurts. So I can't do it yet. I think we kind of pushed a little too soon. That's okay. It sucks, but it's okay. We're definitely gonna, oh, we can't buy ebony. We could buy pearls. 3 money per trader. No, let's do that. I'm okay with that. So we have 1150 now. We purchased those pearls. Seems like it should have gone up a little more. That's okay. We will always consent, even though it has a chance of getting some negative things regarding the trader. And then that's about it for this turn. And then we just switch right back, take it over. We can build our singular harbor. And then we can attach that as well. Awesome. Fantastic. What do we got going on?
It's good to see you.
Yeah. No, we're coming after you, dude. We're coming after you. Populations have been gained. And then again, like it's mentioned, we're trying to conquer things as quickly as possible here. Ooh, this seems like a really good spot. Absolutely. Plus, we get a curiosity. Who doesn't like curiosities? But look at this strange city. It's just a snake across the entire sea. We're island hopping and establishing a main zone. That's too funny. That is too funny. I really like it. And then we could have built a harbor. I did jump the gun. Just a little too much there. Oh, ooh, son of a biscuit. I don't think... Let's go ahead and do it. Let's just do it. We have that guy. Got my arquebusier. Let's actually switch that.
Field weapons forward.
There we go. Oh goodness, I still think we're just gonna get overwhelmed. I think that's kind of, if we lose, it will be because we just get overwhelmed. Yeah, that's not good for us whatsoever. That's not good for us whatsoever either. Hey, that's also not really good for us whatsoever. Especially considering that our counter is so just awful.
Weapons. Fire to arms.
We may just lose this, but we'll see. All right, so we did lose our arquebusier. This guy's getting smacked hard. Smacked hard. Okay, he's gone. It's not looking too great. Actually, it may be a little bit greater than... Oh, cool. And now I'm out of that... of the river. Excuse me, I can't talk. Which is going to be fantastic for us. We may just pull this off. Then this guy's going to have to get down. It doesn't look like he's going to. Cool. Roll deed lock, let there be light. Discover electricity. Oh my word, she is very far ahead of us. She is very far ahead. We're gonna defend. I didn't realize we could shoot that far. That's hilarious. Oh man, if we wouldn't have been so quick to defend, we would have been able to push that. Let's see.
How does this day find you?
So,
Dang it, she refused again. You're a mad woman. Let's go over there and establish that. I think we'll be good to go. We could straight up attach that. That means we could purchase this. We can then push, excuse me, that. And then we can just attach it. Okay, now what really needs to start happening, you know what, you're fine. We need to kind of band together to take on that. Five turns. Let's just help with this. Okay, let's get it cranked out. 4 turns. Sacrificing one person is not a big deal for that stuff. Population gains movable typeface. We get our university, which helps our science synergy, and then 2 science per researcher, and then a 3 research slot with the printing house, which is fantastic. Let's convert that to put pressure on them there. We are, oh, man, they're really starting to push too.
Sovereign, how can I help you?
I don't like it. I don't like it one single stinking bit. And then those guys are peaceful, so they're naturally not going to attack me, which will give me the opportunity to go over in that place. Revelatory arts. The invention of movable typeface is a great breakthrough, but has potential to cause massive disruption to existing powers. Ooh, 1 influence on a maker's quarter, or 1 influence on a market quarter. Imagine we have, actually, that may not be true. We may actually have more here than we do in the other place, but we'll have to see. We can go ahead and fire on this dude, win the battle. Cesar. Which means that those guys are probably hostile. Let's go ahead and move along and start conquering the other territories. Still just a huge wasteland basically here. What are we doing with our lives in Byblos? We're making the Topkapi Palace. Let's take these boyos, link them up with their friend, making a rather large army. And we'll be good there. We should be able to finish the palace today. Mexicans have reached the contemporary era with the Brazilians. The Brazilians have entered the final era. Once any of the following conditions occur, the empire with the most fame will be declared the victor. Reaching the last turn, earning every contemporary era star, unlocking all techs, eliminating, vassalizing, sending a mission to Mars, or rendering the world unfit. All right. Goodness gracious. I can't believe we're actually in that end game. We could. I mean, we could go into the industrial era now. But I'm still building. You know what? We could probably just be okay. As much as I want to keep pushing these, you know what? Let's not worry about it. At this point, let's just go and end. We've been ending the eras on getting new stuff, or ending the episodes rather. So if we go into the industrial era, the Mexicans, of course, are the only people who have been chosen. You know what? I think we will go the French. Yeah. Let's go and go the French. I think it'd be good. We're gonna take a quick screenshot. Pardon. There we go. Confirm. We need to move a few of our units. These guys need to go exploring. What do we got down here? I thought this was a independent people. They go away. It looks like they went away. Cool. Well, we're gonna listen to this and we're gonna end the episode there, guys.
The world gets larger, the cities expand, buildings reach higher, and roads stretch longer. And yet, the world gets smaller as bridges unite lands. Towns congest, and railroads bring distant goods to the doorstep. Anything seems possible in this wondrous future. Though as humankind grows, the planet itself appears to shrink.
All right, we've got a builder start. Looks like we're already... So we built everything, which is awesome. That's fantastic. And it looks like we already have the ability to almost level up right off the bat. And in fact, we will level up within our next war, which is a bit bonkers. We can also claim... Oh, they've already claimed Big Ben. That's okay. We can get the Statue of Liberty, which is great. 10 money per number of territories in your sphere of influence. We currently have, it used to say 53 territories in our empire's sphere of influence. That's huge. So we would get 530 money. We would get 530 science. That's massive. The Eiffel Tower is also great. Per one industry per population on all cities. Goodness gracious. Let's go ahead and claim that one for sure. Then we can, is there anyone who's struggling? Is there anyone struggling with a little bit of stability anxiety? These guys are. Well, you know what? Let's just help you out here. What do you say? What do you say? There we go. We'll even build it in a little harbor and everything. And then we'll get some cities to start helping out. 31 there. We just need to get it cranked out. So we're all gonna help. We're all gonna share in the life and love and libertiness. 8 turns. Are all of them? Not Beijing. Beijing, you need help. 7 turns. There we go. Awesome. 7 turns, we'll have our wonder. Merchant from afar, we profited. Awesome. 15 money for 10 turns. That's fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, we are dominating the world. And soon, we will go to war, if at all possible, against some vastly inferior, well, I won't say vastly inferior, some rather inferior units. If we can convince these guys to do anything with us, let's renounce all of this stuff and let's see if that helps. And then we'll see if we can't get something to where we can upgrade our own units. But ladies and gentlemen, again, that is the end. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, sub to the channel, turn on bell notifications, and I will see you all in the next episode of Humankind.